What is up, guys? Jake here with the next Vainglory video, and as you can see, this is going to be a spectator match, which is going to be fun. I was streaming last night. The big dog, I don't know if you guys know him, professional player, stopped by and wanted to play in one of the viewer matches, which was very cool. Appreciate him doing that. It's always cool when a pro stops by and checks out the stream. And so afterwards, we were sort of talking, hanging out, and they wanted to play another match. So I thought, okay, I'll do a spectator match and record it. It would be fun. Starting all over is another Vainglorious player from his guild. And so we sort of split them up, try to make it a little bit more even, and put a few guys from TMV in there. We got Human Torch, Roy G. Biv, Monkey, and Plotsky all playing. So pretty cool. You see the draft there, banning out the Saw and the Rocks, and picking up the Sky Arden Ringo versus the Petal Fortress Glaive. So pretty interesting compositions. They get onto the fold. I was excited to see it because again, you know there's going to be some crazy plays, and these guys are playing. It's not like the meta comp, so that's always fun too. So you got Big Dog on that Petal. You've got Plotsky on the Fortress. You've got Monkey on the Glaive, starting all over on Ringo, the Human Torch on the Arden, and Roy G. Biv on that Sky. So starting off, I always like to go to the lane. There's just never any action. I mean, you're just watching them farm in the jungle, but you at least have the potential for a little bit of conflict in the lane right away. But they pretty much play nice, just back and forth, taking their own farms. Nobody gets too aggressive here. And then as soon as I get a chance to go right down to the jungle, I know that someone's going to be looking for a level 2 fight here. And they do. They've flared the bush, go ahead and buy up, and now that Petal is wanting to engage the big dog there, trying to get onto that Sky. But Human Torch stays out in front. He takes a ton of damage, falls back. Nice forward barrage there by Roy on that Sky, doing a ton of damage onto that Fortress. He does get out of the way, though. Big Dog on that Petal just not giving it up, just relentless in this chase. But look how low they're getting here. They're both super low. Sky has still got she's a monster early game, so you got to be careful of that. So they do decide to fall back here. A Monkey and starting all over in the lane, sort of duking it out. Still nobody getting too aggressive, but right there, nice afterburn. Lands that blood, actually, what is it, blood song or whatever, his B ability right there. Starting over, does have to use a pot and just barely gets away. I mean, look at that. Holy crap, just barely gets away with his life. So nice play there by Monkey. He's got to be real careful. He'll go down. But they are not giving up the aggression in the jungle. You've got Plotsky very, very low on life, but the big dog is full life, and he is going to buy some more damage right here, I believe, if I remember right. He's got some attack speed. He's going for that alternating current, which I really, I don't do that on my Petal. Maybe I should try it, but I just never. I like getting that freaking, aftershock, getting that frostburn, slowing him down, and then grabbing that broken myth. I feel like that's a really good start for her. But anyways, they rotate down. Sky trying to get that farm. Nice surge strike out of the way there. Getting, I think, most of this farm here, if not both of them. It's hard to tell there. But finally, the big dog just forces the issue. Has to get in front. And then, man, just that forward barrage again. So much damage. Of course, the Munions do body block quite a bit. That was a nice surge strike. Repositioning to the other side. Unfortunately, he's just a little bit too low. He does not have his abilities up and goes down. But, man, they are low right here. Look at Plotsky and Big Dog. Both of them super low. I think if the Ringo had rotated down, would have been both of them dead, but he's got his own problems up there with Monkey. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I wasn't paying attention if they were actually fighting, but Monkey did get the kill on him there. So here comes the Human Torch, though. He's onto the big dog, trying to be greedy. He's trying to stay for those back minions, and boom, the Arden takes him down, and now it's him versus Plotsky, and Plotsky is going to check out. He's like, forget this. I'm out of here. I'm trying to get away. Sky is, up now, back at the backs there. So trying to catch up, trying to get a target here. And Plotsky's wasting time, but boom, right into the waiting arms of this guy. Forward barrage and done. All right, so very nice there. They are still fighting, and finally this time, starting all over, did get the better of Monkey there and got the kill. Just barely, just barely. He was almost dead. Monkey was almost dead. He just kited back just well enough to get the kill there. Big Dog is up. He's already wanting to get aggressive again, back in the enemy's jungle. Again, that forward barrage, those Munions do a nice job of blocking it, especially if you don't have a ton of damage where it just melts them. You can just sort of kite right into them, sort of forward kite, and keep those Munions out front, and you're looking good. Nice Vanguard there by Arden. Finally, the rotation there by Ringo, and boom, they have to they kind of rotated right back up. But it did do enough damage to help him get the kill right there. The big dog goes down, and now it is the Fortress right behind him. So back up in the lane, Monkey again just wreaking havoc on this Ringo. Killed him again. The farm right now, I'm trying to look at it here. What is it, 38 to 40? It's pretty close, surprisingly, for that many deaths. what's he got? 3 deaths already. I'm sort of surprised that the farm is that close. Monkey must be missing some last hits or something up there, and he's probably not missing many. So back up in the lane, gets it cleared up, pushes that wave into the turret. They do come up, rotate up to grab it, and he's sort of waiting in the bush for an ambush right here. They don't. Monkey does not know he's there, and as he comes out, boom, lands it. Probably would have should have started with his ultimate because he gets afterburn right into that turret. Takes the turret shot, puts the bleed on him, and he goes down. So out goes Ringo there, and then everybody just sort of falls back to their own sides, getting ready to farm. Unfortunately, Monkey does not want to give it up. He wants to get in there and fight. And walks right into this ultimate. I mean, death from above, right on his head. He does afterburn out of there to safety, but took a bunch of needless damage, really, right there in that one. The big dog was hanging out in their backs. This, I thought he was in big trouble here. I was like, whoa, you in trouble. But oh, yeah, wait a minute. It's mid-game Petal, and she has her ultimate, and that is ridiculous. Just absolutely deletes Arden on the Human Torch there, and then runs Sky off. So I had to get back. So that was a nice play there by Big Dog. Really, really well done. Everybody's sort of going back home. You see Ringo back in the lane, trying to push this wave forward, trying to get to the turret, cost Monkey some farm. Monkey is pretty low in health, too, so he's got to be careful there. Does sort of just run away, start working on his farm, and decides to come on down here. Starting all over, just sort of goes right into the bush there. I guess Monkey thought he bailed. I'm not sure. Tries to go down towards the backs, and boom, hits him with that ultimate. Now Monkey has got to run away. This was a nice afterburn to punt him back, keep him safe, and barely gets away with his life. But he does survive, and starting all over does take the back. So good play by Ringo there, and also good escape by Monkey because he was pretty much done for. Back into the lane, they've got the turret, sort of the wave pushing to the turret, so Sky is sort of just taking the last hits, whatever's going to go down there. Finally, the Ringo comes back up, starts clearing the wave out, and Big Dog is ready to invade again. Right back in the jungle. Again, Sky's about half health, so if he gets on him, it probably will not be good news. But right here, Ringo rotates down this time and catches him. Not good, you would think. I mean, look at the life here. Nice trampoline out there. Does use a pot, I believe he had right there. And then Fortress comes in. Look at that fountain. Holy crap, he's like almost full health again. Between that and his ultimate, just healed him right back up. Took out the Arden, and now they have turned this thing completely around. Sky is one hit from dead. Plotsky's going to chase it down. Oh, look at that. I think he like ran into the wall there or something. He kind of looked like he used his A ability, but it just didn't go off her. I don't know. That was weird because Sky just barely escaped. But that is going to be a turret. There's no way Ringo can clear that way fast enough. Boom. Turret is gone. Now the Ringo is the target. The dogs are coming. They're trying to press this next one. Unfortunately, they're all very low on health right here. They're not looking good at all. Monkey, for some reason, tries to stand in the lane like he was going to call back, and it cost him. I mean, nice reflex block there, nice Vanguard, and boom, he is down. So a little bit of a reckless play, but these guys were having fun. We were all on Discord, like in the same room, and they're all talking trash and stuff. It was like a good time. Nice forward barrage and serious strike by Sky right there. Like making some plays right here. Roy G. Biv. You see the Arden coming in, putting some good damage onto this Petal. Big Dog trying to get away. There comes the Fountain from Fortress, healing him back up. Sky does secure that kill, but right here, Big Dog has got them both on the run now. Just absolutely terrorizing on that on that Petal. Drops that ultimate again, takes out the Arden again, and now Ringo rotates down and gets that easy kill picked up there. So that was sort of his forte. This match is just sort of rotating down and grabbing those easy kills after the fight was sort of almost over. But hey, a kill's a kill, and that sort of puts them, in a better spot because it allows that Sky to get his farm, get his rotation. You see, Ringo way too far overextended right there and pays for it with his life. Just the afterburn to get to him. He does reflex block the knockback, but it didn't matter. The damage was done. Grabbing up their minion mine, grabbing it back, I should say. And then now they are coming on to this, to the gold mine here, and they did a nice job of just standing right on top of it where the Ringo couldn't get a target, couldn't use his blood for blood, tried to do it with his Vanguard, but didn't get the kill. He's trying to kite back, but finally uses that fountain, which does keep him alive. That was a nice death from above there by Roy G. Biv. Did quite a bit of damage, but right there, Monkey comes in, secures the kill on to... Actually, he didn't get that kill. Actually, he did something. Secured the kill onto Arden, but Fortress goes down as well. Monkey trying to press it here, almost goes down to that turret shot, and Ringo's damage coming out. So finally, everybody has to go back to their sides and say, okay, we gotta heal up. Big Dog is definitely healthy enough to farm up in their jungle. So he's going to do that, grab those backs, and then just head back home. So nicely done there. Monkey, I don't know what he's doing, almost getting caught out again. Should have been gone. Starting all over is just pushing the lane forward. They're going to come down and shop and then try to be ready for a fight. They got to win one. They're only 1 kill behind. You know, the gold, they're only like 600 gold behind. It's really not as far as it looks, even though they are down 1 turret. Here come the dogs. There's the gauntlet. Roy G. Biv trying to kite back, but he goes down. But now the Ringo is starting to get fed. He's kiting back. He's doing some damage. But right here, just not enough. The Arden goes down, still trying to kite, still trying to run away from those dogs. But Fortress is on the pursuit, and finally, right back here at his base, Big Dog comes in with that pedal and secures the kill. So nicely done there. Good try. But that fight I don't think they were quite ready for a fight yet. They're getting there. They're getting close, but you see that the Ringo does only have 1 tier 3 item. Steel Sky only has the 1 tier 3. So until they get those second tier 3 items, they're really not in any position to fight the red team here. They both have I don't think Glaive does, but Pedal has 2 tier 3 items. So a lot of damage coming their way. But right here, maybe a little bit over aggressive there by Monkey. He gets super, super low. The Sky Ultimate actually takes him out after she is dead. But still a 1-for-1 trade essentially there. And it should be a 2-for-1 trade. And so they'll take that every time they go down. They've got the Arden here. He's the only one left. So he's going to do his best to defend against this turret. Sky and Ringo are up, so he's trying desperately, but the turret does go down. They want the kill. Here comes Ringo with his ultimate, landing it on to Big Dog. He's going to have to go back. That chunked him about half health by the time the bleed was all over, so that was a ton of damage. He's going to try to get this heal minion, though, to where if they do have to fight, he's going to at least have a chance to stay in it. Falls back to the shop. Everybody's shopping up, trying to get ready. Letting those minions take care of that farm while he's there. And you see the blue team trying to close in here. Finally, Monkey showing up here. Engages, just comes right in with that afterburn. The dogs come out. The forward barrage is going down. Here comes a nice kite here by this Ringo. A great death from above to separate them and keep them slowed. When right there you see that the fortress goes down. Now they're all down. I mean, just making plays. A lot of damage coming out of the Ringo. Roy G. Biv was not the target, and he was making the most of it, just absolutely dropping bombs. That was a beautiful death from above. Some nice forward barrages. Gets the kill, gets the ace in the turret. So now they're kind of back in this thing. I mean, if you look at the gold here, what is it, 25? Again, like 700 down, that's not a lot. That's especially at a 15-minute mark. That is a very minuscule lead. So they are really in not a bad spot. They really can win a fight if played correctly at this point. So everybody's showing back up into the middle of the base, middle of the map here. Flares are going off. There's the forward barrage. Ton of damage onto Monkey at the start of this fight, so that was nice. He comes flying back in. They are still trying to kite back for that Ringo. Just fall back. Nice forward barrage there. A little bit of peel with that ultimate. Dropping it down, so really protecting that Ringo well. And that is going to allow them to get the best of them, really, there. I mean, it was close. They do fall back into this bush. I'm not sure if I would have pursued into that bush with no vision. But they were on Discord. I was there. They said that we can do it. So they went. Unfortunately, the dogs were up. The ultimate goes down, which does land, and I think it's burned on both of them. And this right here, you think, okay, it's over. Big Dog did go down, but Fortress there, but boom, broke Plotsky's ankle right there with that serious strike. That was beautiful. The dogs fall off, and there's no way he's going to catch him. So very nice juke by Roy G. Biv. So no ace on either side. 2-for-2 trade. Pretty much stale. The red team probably won the fight, but they did not get the ace. So nicely done there. So everybody's sort of healed back up, getting ready to get back in here and fight again, because, I mean, a Kraken is going to be huge for whoever gets it right here. So everybody knows that someone's going to make a play on it as soon as the next fight is over. So everybody has cleared their jungle, back to the middle. The red team is the aggressor trying to come in. I don't know why Monkey did that afterburn, but they decided to go for the Kraken. There was vision there, so they knew it was happening. They come down again, kiting back, and tons of damage onto that fortress. One more hit, he's going to go down. He does pop the fountain to keep himself alive. Monkey comes flying in again, out of position. That was crazy. 1v3 and just goes down instantly, and that is going to run off the red team. falling back. There's the ultimate. Take out the fortress. But watch the plays by Big Dog and Petal here. This is insane. I mean, so much. He was dead. He was dead with that beautiful trampoline and the kite on Arden, and now he's the one that gets the ace. And I thought, okay, there's no way he's going to solo this Kraken. That's exactly what he's going to do. I don't think I could solo Kraken on Petal, but Big Dog doesn't seem to have much trouble with it. So he just sort of kites it around, waits till he's super low, pops that ultimate to get the heal from it and do massive damage, and then just right before he's dead, the Kraken dies. So really nicely done there. Pretty impressive. Look at all those minions planted. I don't know what he was doing with that. But anyways, so the Kraken is up. They're going to try to push here. Infusions come out. On both sides for them. Actually, Arden doesn't have them, but on all the damage dealers, infusions are out. So I'm trying to put some good damage. Actually, about a fourth damage on that Kraken already. So that's really a nice job by them before it ever gets into their base. By the time it gets to these turrets, it's about half health. So really well played there. They're just falling back, hiding back, keeping that damage on them. Once these turret sharks coming in, that was a beautiful death from above and a forward barrage. I mean, really, GB really played a really impressive Sky. I was impressed with it. You see the Kraken is like 10% health here. Nice gauntlet right there. Gets the stun, pushes them back a little more, and again, just making sure the Kraken's going to go down. And now they're going to try to turn this around. Plots get a little bit, stay just a little too long there. Going to come in, and there's really no escape right here. Arden's Four-horn pops up right there. He uses it, which puts them right back on top of them. They know they're sort of dead, so they turn it back around. Nice forward barrage there, and that is going to be the death and the ace for the blue team. So kind of the momentum swing right here. Everything's going blue team's way, and they've got a chance to come back. They're going to obviously take a turret. They're, gold-wise, I think they are actually up at this point for the first time possibly in the whole match. So that's pretty big. Take their entire jungle, take their minion mine. They're just, they're in the driver's seat here. Fall back, get shocked up. Obviously, infusions, re-infuse, come out. Everybody's sort of ready to fight here. All three people on the blue team infused. The red team's coming in. They got nothing to do. There's no jungle for them to farm. So right there, Monkey engages, knocks back the Ringo. He's kiting back. He's trying to fall back, but unfortunately this time there's not enough peel for him, and there's just he wasn't able to kite back far enough. He goes down, then Sky, and now they're going to turn it around onto this Arden, and that is going to be the game with only one turret left. Unfortunately, they got caught in sort of a bad spot there and got engaged on instead of engaging on the enemy team themselves. That's a big deal. When you get engaged on versus being, versus you engaging on the enemy, it makes a big difference. I thought Monkey was going to throw here, coming up taking this turret by himself. I mean, he had no damage to take it out. But once everyone shows up there, obviously that is going to be the match. So I hope you guys like this one. I thought it was fun. Again, as always, I appreciate those guys, those pros come in. We've had, Selena Gomez, now Big Dog. I think we've had a couple more, I can't remember, stop by the stream. So it's always appreciated. And then, playing some matches afterwards was a good time. There you see the builds, pretty standard stuff, really nothing out of the ordinary. Again, that alternating current onto Petal. I'm going to have to try that. I'm going to have to try the alternating current and then Broken Myth instead of my normal Frostburn. But besides that, everything looks pretty standard. I hope you guys liked it. Until next time, Jake, doing my best to help you guys suck less.